Supreme Chancellor Obi-Wan Kenobi by Stone Freak. Chapter 33. Palpatine rages. Palpatine throws a glass of Corellian brandy and watches it crash against a shelf, splintering into bits and pieces, 1,000 small shards falling down in a glittering rain as the liquid splashes everywhere. He stares at the stain and the way the brandy slides down the shelf as he tries to regain control of his breathing. He isn't beaten yet. Far from it. Even though his plans are unraveling at an alarming rate, he has to speed up his plans for Kenobi's demise. How has the man managed to do so much damage in such a short amount of time? His intra-system virus, planted to destroy any evidence of file tampering and similar things, was neutralized before it could finish its job. Many files are sure to have been altered, but not all of them, and therefore not nearly enough. Especially since whoever Kenobi had given the job to had found access to the Senate's server and file copies. They found his virus, recognized it for what it was, and went to the unaltered backup files. There was nothing about it that can be traced back to Palpatine himself, of course, but the fact that it will even be possible for the investigators to find something galls them. There should be nothing to find. The virus would have overwritten everything and stopped whatever nosiness in its tracks. What sent Kenobi looking in the first place? What did he find in Palpatine's office that sent him tampering with old mission files? What is he hoping to find among them? Palpatine has a list of every single mission he altered, locked safely in a Sith holocron. Perhaps he should go through them to see if he can find what made Kenobi suspicious in the first place. How is it even possible for Kenobi to turn one of Palpatine's schemes to separate him from his Padawan and begin the end of the Order and the Republic into something that helps him? What is it about that man that allows such ridiculous things to happen? Out of the 10 star systems that are working to rejoin the Republic, 4 of them are from missions Palpatine himself set up for Kenobi to go on. Out of the 135 worlds that set off the road of no confidence, 56 were worlds Kenobi might never have visited if Palpatine hadn't altered the mission specifications. Somehow, in order to achieve as much time as possible with his future apprentice, Palpatine has managed to shoot himself in the foot. Kenobi! Death is too good for him. Palpatine needs to get rid of him as quickly as possible and stop this absolute farce or repealed laws and numerous investigations. But what he would want most of all... Oh, how Palpatine would love to make the Jedi suffer. Have him hanging in chains, beaten and bloody in his throne room. A reminder to all who might try to cross him what will happen to them should they try. Watch him grieve as Skywalker betrays him and falls as he joins the dark. Oh, the tears would be a most magnificent sight. Grief and tears and blood and agony. Constant soul-rending agony. Like the most exquisite of paintings. Palpatine allows himself to fall into fantasy of Kenobi's utter destruction, just for a few moments, and then he will go back to plot the man's demise.